Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of House of LSD. I am your host, iamBrandon, and welcome to the second episode. I said that twice, oops. But this is now the second week of 2024, so it's been really exciting. As you can tell, we are really moving the ball with this show, and I'm really excited to see what's coming up. So we have a good show for you today. So really quickly, kind of talking about my weekend. I didn't do too much, but actually last night DJ'd a party for one of my friends, which was really cool because I got to try out some new tracks that I have been excited to play in front of people. So it was kind of cool to see the reception that people had, or like reactions and things like that. But I'm really excited for today's episode because we will be featuring a special guest who is my daughter. So we're going to be chatting with her right now. So for everybody who does not know her, you will know her after this because she'll be spinning for you as well. So we're going to go ahead and get to introducing our special guest today, which is Mary Kay.
Hello.
Hello, Mary. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How are you feeling today?
I feel good. I'm happy to be here. It's very exciting.
Okay.
I'm excited for y'all. Yeah.
Okay.
Just starting this. Yeah, it's cute.
So, okay, we're going to get into it. So really quick, for people who haven't heard of you yet, how did you get started in the whole DJ space?
So I actually went to my first festival in 2021, kind of after everything was opening back up after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
My best friend took me and it quite literally changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I just became obsessed with the scene, with the music, with the people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I decided to buy a little controller, and I was like, I'm going to teach myself how to do this. And every show that I went to, I would just listen and learn, and would just listen to sets and pick out things and teach myself. And I was like, every time I went to a show, I was like, I'm going to go do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be up there one day.
Mm-hmm.
And so the rest is history.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like that's a lot of people's experience, wanting to DJ is seeing it in front of you and then being like, you know what, I want to do that too because I want to have that same experience. So
Yeah.
That's really cool that you've had that same experience like a lot of people. One thing I think we should definitely mention is that you're also a singer.
Oh, yeah. I do sing. Yeah. That's basically where my music career started. I used to sing in bands, and music has just been the driving force of my whole life. It's just music.
Music is love. And one thing I was gonna say is that when I first met Mary, I had no idea that she was a singer, and we were at an event, we played together, and then they had an open mic, and Mary came in out of nowhere and started singing, and I was shocked, and I was like, holy shit. She is good. So that's you can tell has amazing talent. I'm really happy to have you on the show today. So my next question is, who are your biggest influences as a DJ or just in general?
Yeah, I grew up listening to Fiona Apple,
Ooh.
Amy Winehouse, Erykah Badu. So those are my original, if I'm singing, those are my original influences. Mm-hmm. But I would say Gideon for house music, and that he played at Smart Bar and changed my life. That changed my life. That changed my life. It was insane. It made me discover what I wanted my sound to be like and what I wanted to work towards. Mm-hmm. And just the feeling of his sets are insane. It's just beautiful.
See, I think it's really good to kind of talk about that, especially we're going to get into a mix of yours. How would you describe your sound or what you want to give to the crowd? What's your usual go-to?
I guess I play a lot of if I'm playing house music, I'm playing a lot of deep tech and minimal. Mm-hmm. With I just weird little noises and lots of bass.
Yeah.
But I've recently discovered that I really like hard grooves, just very in your face, but danceable. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So what is your top track that you go to? Well, I know there's a lot of DJs have a secret weapon track, so I won't ask you for that one because that's your
I'm not gonna give my secrets away.
Not that one. But what is your second one that you're okay with sharing? That track is the one that you love to play.
I would say, it's a song called Peaches. Mm-hmm. It's by Marcellus, and I actually played it. So I entered in a DJ competition. Well, that's how we met.
Yeah.
And
let's talk about that a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead.
That song is related to that competition because it was everybody knew me from that song after that. It's like it's an edit of "Fuck the Pain Away."
Oh, okay, yeah, classic. Because so talking about the competition, like how did you find out about it? Like what made you sign up for it? Because like doing a competition in general is very stressful. So like what made you like want to enter in the first place?
It was so random. It was so random. I just started, I think, going to Splash, and I just started following them on Instagram or something. Or I think Sarah shared it, and it was literally the night before, and I was like, "Do you guys have any more room to like so I can enter into it?" And they said, yeah. And I literally just entered into it to get more playtime on CDJs. And like get more practice.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. I'd only been DJing out for maybe a few months. I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be like, good enough.
well, the funny thing,
and then I ended up winning it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the funny thing about it is that like I was like one of the judges for it, and Mary came in, and I was like, I hadn't heard her, like hadn't seen her play before, and I was like, oh, she's really good. And then as the weeks went by, I was just like, oh, she's really, really good. And then when you told us that, I was shocked because like it was like you were very, very good, and it was just like it was a no-brainer. Like, but then when it got to the very end, it was between Mary and Ben, and we were all like sitting in the like judges table and being like, we don't know who we're gonna choose. This will be very hard because it was like battle of like the Titans at the very end, and then Mary came out on top. And like I say, she is the Kelly Clarkson of the DJ world. So
that competition, it just like I learned so much too. Like I improved so much. So like my biggest tip, if you want to learn how to DJ, is like do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you're like forced to improve and get better. Yeah, it's just incredible.
And another thing too is that like it helps you like showcase yourself, and then in the case if someone wants to book you,
like
lots
of connections. I made so many friends and so many connections through that. Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, and you got some money out of it too. So hey,
I did. That I spent all of it already.
Okay, so then my next question is, we are both from Chicago, but you're not originally from here. But like, what made Chicago be your place of where you wanted to be at?
So I'm originally from South Florida, and then I spent a lot of time in Spokane, Washington. But in Spokane, when I was first getting into electronic music and stuff, there wasn't really a house scene out there. Like only a couple places would have house. There's a lot of bass music, and I've just always been like fascinated with Chicago. And then I moved here for a job, and I really moved here for the music scene.
Wow. So I think, that's,
I wanted to be in the birthplace of house.
See, that's exactly why I love chatting with people about their story of why they chose here. And you like brought up such a great point that like, Chicago is a place where house music was born. And it's just such a different experience, like, going somewhere else and like trying to listen to house. It just doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. And my music taste has like, it's changed so much since living here, and like having all of these inspirations, like it's just incredible. And then having access to like the best club in the world, Smart Bar. Like it's just crazy that we are so blessed.
I say that all the time. Like Chicago has a lot of great DJs and a lot of great talent here, and that's why like one of the reasons why I wanted to do the show in collaboration with like other DJs and artists is because like I want to showcase like so much talent that's here that doesn't always get represented in showcased all the time. But I feel like the world should see like the art that's out there, which is here in Chicago. So really quickly, before we get into your mix, like what are your goals for 2024?
I definitely want to, I'm trying to teach myself how to produce.
Okay.
So I definitely want to focus on that. Just recording more mixes. There are a few venues that I do really want to work towards getting in. So just focusing on music, focusing on myself and my mental health.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah. Okay. So I think it's going to be good.
Yes. Okay, cool. So, all right, y'all. So we're about to get into the mix with Mary Kay. You're going to enjoy this. We're just going to rock and have a good time. So be prepared. She's going to rock your world. All right, let's get into it.
Bye.
Martin in Brooklyn, where Bobby Millett and his orchestra are offering children the dance.
party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty.
I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty.
I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. I just wanna party, party, do the dance and then get naughty, naughty. All right, and we just finished up with our mix with Mary Kay. How are you feeling?
I feel great. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. But no, thank you so much for everybody for tuning in to episode 2 of House of LSD. Mary, where can people find you on social media? Like, where are you playing next? Just in general too.
I don't have anything scheduled as of yet. Sometimes I'm at Splash Chicago on Halstead. Mm-hmm. But on Instagram, I'm Mary Kay. Mm-hmm. It should pop up.
Okay.
I'm sure. Yeah, if you can tag the username's kind of confusing.
Why is it confusing?
It's just. It's fine.
I think it makes sense because it's like an audio file.
Right. It's a wave.
Yeah, it's a wave file.
Not an MP3, a wave.
And then, you do have a SoundCloud too, so if people want to hear more of your mixes too, is it the same?
I do have a SoundCloud, yeah. It should just be Mary Kay Beats.
Okay, that's simple to remember.
Yeah, and I have a few mixes on there. Would love it if you checked it out.
Yeah, y'all go ahead and follow Mary on SoundCloud and on Instagram and all that good stuff, okay? Make sure you do that. But I wanted to send some shout outs really quickly. Thank you to our production team at Del Rey Productions and our producers, Daniel Perez and also Jeff Ramone. Follow us on Instagram at Del Rey Productions. And thank you to our sponsors, Andrew Christian. And we will see you next week for our next guest. Next week will be DJ Wolfie for episode 3 of House of LSD. So we'll see you in the next episode. See you later.